Even though there is still one series to go, we felt it was time for another show. While almost everything came down to the wire, we'll see who had that playoff fire. Join us as we look back at a superb September on This Month in Wiffle Ball.
Play ball!
We start the show with a look back at the most exciting final day of the season in Palisades history. The day started with a two-game series pitting the last-place Fish against the playoff-bound Cardinals. The Cards braved torrential downpours, lightning, and a hurricane named the Marlins. Spot starter Andy Blickley shocked the wiffle world by shutting out the Cardinals and allowing only 2 hits to Bobby Daly.
Yeah, let's go!
In Game 2, it would be more of the same when Chris Danner handed the Cards their second shutout of the day, spoiling their chance to make it to the postseason.
I just wanted a bat batter. Come on, man. Selfish.
The Dodgers started the day with a chance of making the playoffs, but the absence of ace Bill Murphy and their best hitter in Joey Maniscalco made it a long shot. Even still, the short-staffed Dodgers made a game of it, led by back-to-back shutouts from aging veteran Brett Bevilacqua. Bevilacqua held the Brewers to just 3 hits over 11 innings, losing both games on total bases after 6 innings. It's a bitter pill to swallow for this once storied franchise. One has to wonder if it's time for the Dodgers to pack it in. With back-to-back losses by the Cardinals and Dodgers, the Yankees needed a win and to give up less than 9 runs Week 11 to guarantee themselves a spot in the playoffs. They did neither. Mired in a losing streak that went on for exactly half a season, the Yankees may be another team that won't be back in 2013. In the build-up to Week 11, you would have been hard-pressed to find anyone who wasn't on the Nationals that believed they could find their way into the playoffs. After a Week 10 split against the Cardinals, and with a Week 11 series against the Rockies looming, their chances look bleak. But Nationals ace Sean Ryan would not be denied.
There it is.
He pitched back-to-back shutouts, sweeping the Rockies out of first place and sending the Nats to the playoffs. In the playoffs, it looked like Ryan would do it again as he shut out the Rockies in Game 1. Trenary battled back in Game 2 as the Rockies' bats came alive, knocking out Ryan and putting the game away with this Ryan Kramer grand slam. In Game 3, Trenary and Ryan held the opposition scoreless until the bottom of the 5th, when the Rockies moved on to round 2 with this walk-off walk. The A's and Mariners cruised through the season and entered the playoffs as the 4th and 5th seed, respectively. With Robles unable to pitch due to an injury the week before, the A's would call on Nick Squitieri to go to the carpet in both games. Squitieri kept the A's in the series by only giving up 4 runs over 10 innings. And even though the A's had their chances at the plate,
Go!
the loss of their ace was too much to overcome. The Mariners moved on to the second round of the playoffs in a series where they would meet the well-rested and full-strength Brewers. The Mariners' historical pitched well, but McElrath took his game to a whole new level, shutting out the Mariners and winning the game with a 4th-inning solo home run. In Game 2, both Historical and McElrath were dealing again, and once again, in the 4th, the Brewers struck with a home run. This time, a Joe Gallo 2-run blast to take the series and a trip to the championship. To see who would face the Brewers, the Rockies and Mets took to Field 1 in an epic series where each game was decided by 1 swing of the bat. Dan Doobie got the Mets on board early with this bomb to take the first game of the series. The Mets ace Rich Galad no-hit the Rockies in Game 1 and pitched almost as well in Game 2, going 8 innings, allowing just 2 hits, and added this 2-run shot to take the series on his way to a second straight appearance in the finals. Here's a look at the final standings for the 2012 season. That's all for now. Join us next time as we go wall-to-wall 2012 Palisades WBL Finals, when the Mets meet the Brewers for the Cup, on the next episode of This Month in Wiffle Ball.
Oh yeah.
Promotional consideration was paid for by Bailey's Smokehouse. Bailey's Smokehouse, the best barbecue east of the Mississippi.